What if the greatest threat to human existence is not from outer space, but from our very own creations? Indeed, as we hurtle towards a future dominated by artificial intelligence and high-tech systems, we must ask ourselves, are we opening Pandora's box? Are our technological advancements leading us towards an unprecedented era of prosperity? Or are they setting the stage for our own demise? One particularly chilling concept is that of the technological singularity. This is the hypothetical point in time when artificial intelligence will surpass human intelligence, potentially leading to an explosion of technological growth beyond our control. Imagine it, a world where machines think for themselves, outpacing us in every way. Now consider the implications of such a reality. Picture AI systems controlling our supply chains, managing the flow of goods and services around the globe. In theory, it could streamline processes and optimize efficiency. But what happens when something goes wrong? What if a glitch, a rogue line of code, disrupts the entire system? The potential for chaos is immense, and it doesn't stop at supply chains. Let's take a step further into the realm of the military. We've already seen the emergence of autonomous drones and AI-driven surveillance systems. But what if AI were to control our entire defense apparatus? The power to make life or death decisions, once solely in human hands, could be delegated to machines. Do we really want to surrender such critical decisions to artificial intelligence? It's a daunting prospect, isn't it? We're in the midst of a technological revolution, a time of extraordinary innovation and progress. But with every step forward, we must ask ourselves, are we truly prepared for the consequences of our advancements? Are we ready to navigate the potential pitfalls, the unforeseen challenges that could arise? As we stand on the brink of a technological revolution, are we sowing the seeds of our own destruction? In the shadow of progress, an unseen war looms, the threat of nuclear warfare. We stand on the precipice of a time where the power to obliterate our own existence lies in the hands of a few. The world we know could be reduced to ashes in mere moments. It's not a question of if, but when. Advanced nuclear weapons systems represent a danger beyond our comprehension. They are the dragons of our time, breathing fire and destruction. You see, the escalation of the nuclear arms race has potential for devastation on a scale never before seen. It's not just the immediate destruction caused by a nuclear explosion that we need to worry about. The aftermath, the nuclear winter, could last for years, decimating life as we know it. Let's paint this picture with some staggering facts. There are currently around 14,000 nuclear weapons in the world. To put that into perspective, just one of these weapons can obliterate an entire city, wiping it from the map. Multiply that by 14,000, and you begin to see the scale of the potential devastation. The destructive power of these weapons is simply incomprehensible, and yet we continue to build more. Every new weapon adds another potential spark to the powder keg. We are, in essence, participating in a game of Russian roulette with the future of humanity at stake. It's a high-stakes game where the only winning move is not to play. So we find ourselves at a crossroads. Do we continue down this path, adding more fuel to the fire, or do we step back, reassess, and seek a different path? Are we so blinded by our quest for power that we are unable to see the precipice we're standing on? In our quest for power, are we setting ourselves up for an apocalyptic end? It's a chilling question, one that we must face head-on if we are to avoid the potential devastation that lies ahead. While we are captivated by the specter of nuclear war and rogue AI, a silent killer is steadily advancing: climate change. This is not a far-off threat, but a current reality. Our planet has been heating up, with the last 7 years being the hottest on record. The polar ice caps are melting at an alarming rate, and the sea levels are rising. Extreme weather events, once considered anomalies, have now become the norm. We're seeing hurricanes with greater intensity, wildfires raging with unprecedented ferocity, and heat waves scorching regions that were once temperate. These are not just natural disasters, but stark reminders of a world out of balance. Our food systems, water supply, and even our health are at risk. As temperatures rise, so does the spread of disease-carrying mosquitoes, threatening millions with malaria and dengue. Are we too focused on the stars and our screens to notice the earth crumbling beneath our feet? But amidst the gloom and doom lies a glimmer of hope. Yes, the threats we face are significant, but so too is our capacity to confront them. Our resilience and ingenuity are the very hallmarks of our species, and they have never been more critical than they are today. Take artificial intelligence, for instance. The very technology that poses risks to our existence also holds the key to our salvation. Across the globe, brilliant minds are hard at work developing safeguards, ethical guidelines, and regulatory frameworks to ensure that AI serves us, not the other way around. These efforts are aimed not at stifling innovation, but at harnessing its power responsibly. The same is true of nuclear weapons. The specter of nuclear war has loomed over us for decades, but that hasn't stopped us from pursuing peace and disarmament. Treaties have been signed, arsenals have been reduced, and diplomatic channels remain open. The path to a nuclear-free world is fraught with challenges, but it is a path we are committed to walking. And then there's climate change, perhaps the most formidable adversary of all. But here too, hope springs eternal. Renewable energy technologies are advancing at an unprecedented pace, promising a future powered not by fossil fuels, but by the sun, wind, and water. Conservation efforts are helping to preserve our planet's biodiversity, and individuals, corporations, and governments alike are taking steps to reduce their carbon footprints. In each of these struggles, the common thread is collective action. No one person, company, or country can solve these problems alone. We must all shoulder the responsibility, for it is only together that we can hope to overcome the challenges that lie ahead. The future may be fraught with danger, but it is also ripe with possibility. We have the power to change our destiny. So what will it be? Will we succumb to our fears, or will we rise above them? Yes, the horizon may seem daunting, but it is also hopeful. For it is on this horizon that the future of humanity is being written. By us, for us, together. In the end, the choice is ours. Your voice, your thoughts, your ideas, they matter. Each one of us has a role in steering the course of our collective destiny. So let's ignite a conversation. Let's engage in this pivotal dialogue about our future. Your participation can make a real difference. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to keep the conversation going. Together we can navigate the path to a brighter future.